Hey, what is going on, Guardians? My name is TheBlackLink, and we are on the cusp of the largest in-place update that Destiny 2 has yet to receive. We're sitting right before the official drop of Update 2.0. As of the time of this recording, Destiny 2 has gone offline for maintenance. It's going to be offline for a couple of hours while they rework things and push out this big update. And while we wait for Update 2.0 to go live, we've got some other things that have dropped. We got a brand new teaser trailer showing off a bit more of the repercussions of the death of Cayde 6. We had an API update that's going to be illuminating some of the things that are going to be changing about the game. We've got new stuff like collectibles and triumphs and titles that you as a character will be able to hold when Forsaken goes live. And we even got a bit of a teaser article in the form of a correspondence, a letter between Cayde 6 and Petrovenge that might be the setup for everything that happens in Forsaken. And that's what we'll be talking about in this video right here. So first things first, we had this awesome trailer come out a bit earlier today. Bungie posted this video on the official Destiny the Game YouTube channel, and it is fantastic. It shows off a cutscene basically of the interaction between Cayde 6 and Uldren Sov, and then what happens after that. We get to see some really emotional moments between the remaining Vanguard leaders, Ikora Rey and Commander Zavala, who are discussing the loss of Cayde 6, and more importantly, what the repercussions are going to be against those who took him from us. This scene is so well done, and it got me so hyped to finally hear something we haven't heard since year one of Destiny 1.
Not conquerors. We need to keep our eyes on our home, our people.
This is Cayde we're talking about. For us to do nothing is...
Say it.
cowardice.
I refuse to bury any more friends.
You won't have to. Uldren Sov is mine.
That's right, Guardians. Our characters have a voice. It's only one line, but it feels so good to finally hear our characters say something after these many long, quiet years. And speaking of dropping lines, holy cow, that line from Cayde. How's your sister? This trailer has definitely got me hyped. Now, moving on from those scenes, that awesome scene with the great lighting with your character, you can tell this is going to be a great story of revenge. We get to hear a little bit more from one of the new characters that's being introduced in Forsaken, the Spider. He is, of course, the leader of a faction of Fallen that you'll actually be working alongside over the course of the Forsaken story. One of the Game Informer videos showed off a lost sector or a mission or something where you were actually helping the Spider's minions collect items. And indeed, they were running around with you and actually fighting off some of the Scorn as well. So it's really interesting to see more of that character in this video and actually get to hear a bit more of his voice acting. This isn't the first time we've had some friendly Fallen over the course of the Destiny story, and it gives me hope that we might just be hearing from our buddy Varric sometime soon. We also get to see this great clip of Uldren in front of a shard of the Traveler. Specifically, it looks like the same shard that you get some of your new subclass powers from within the Destiny 2 story. In these scenes, he talks a bit about how the line between light and dark is so very thin. You see some darkness covering up his eyes, and then he picks up a shard of the Traveler. It starts to shine. What are the implications of this? We have no idea. Is he gaining powers? The lore questions there are certainly very interesting, and I can't wait to get some more answers from that. I know Bife is going to lose his mind over some of this. And the line that he says there, you know, about the thinness of the line between light and dark and knowing which side you're on. It's actually not the first time we've heard that sort of thing within Destiny 2. It's a concept Emperor Callus has brought up many times throughout the raids and lore bits that are there. He talks quite a bit about us knowing which side is the right side and whether or not we're sure that we're actually on the right side. So it's interesting to see that mirrored here with Uldren. Anyways, moving on. After that, we get some great new shots of some gameplay within the Tangled Shore as well as the Dreaming City, with Guardians taking on a myriad of Scorn as well as Taken enemies. We know the Taken have a rather huge presence within the Dreaming City itself. So yeah, we get some more awesome scenes of that, and that pretty much wraps up the video trailer that we got today, the big Forsaken teaser. It's awesome. Go back, watch the whole thing. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. There's a ton of stuff there. But there we go. That's pretty much it for everything that happened in this big trailer. It's just a very hype experience. I would absolutely implore all of you Guardians to go out there, watch this thing, pay attention to it, enjoy that your Guardian now has a voice again, and get hyped and ready for the Forsaken environment that's going to be coming next week. But also, don't forget, today Update 2.0 drops, so we will of course be putting out a video for the patch notes of that. Who knows, by the time you're seeing this, that video might also already be live. Bungie usually puts out the patch notes well before the game comes back online. But one other thing I did want to talk about was an API change with Bungie right now that kind of gives us a hint at some of the things we'll be going after when Forsaken goes live as well. In particular, the thing I wanted to focus on was that characters will now have titles that can be earned by completing specific records and challenges within Forsaken. Within Forsaken, you're going to have all kinds of new triumphs and challenges that grant you grimoire-like score features within the game. And for completing some of them, your character will earn titles. If you've ever played any sort of other MMO like Final Fantasy XIV or whatnot, you know that you can have like a title next to your name. It looks like we might be getting that sort of system within Destiny 2. This of course comes from the people who mine the Destiny API. And this has been confirmed to be part of a list of customization changes that are going to be coming to the game. I just thought that was something really cool. You guys know I'm a pretty big MMO fan. In particular, I love games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. And I know that I usually stick to some pretty crazy titles, especially in Final Fantasy XIV. And I think it's really interesting that we're getting that sort of thing here in Destiny 2. Can't wait to see some of the challenges that are going to be coming with that, and I'm so happy that we're getting a grimoire score-like feature back in Destiny 2. I loved having that big 5K number next to my name for grimoire score back in D1. So of course I am very excited. But alright, that is going to be it for this video, Guardians. I've got to go off and read some of them there patch notes and get that video out and ready for you all. Be sure to go check out this trailer, and if you've already watched it, leave me your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. Are you happy to finally hear back from your Guardian? Are you ready to embark on a quest for revenge for Cayde 6? Oh, I know I am. But that's going to be it for this one, Guardians. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 news that we're putting out. But I'm out for now. As always, I am TheBlackLink. You Guardians, stay frosty.